Hello? Oh no. Oh gosh. Whew! That was weird and scary. And look at that. None of your sources are there. Excellent. Let me see if I can just refresh you guys, hopefully. Oh, and I forgot about my VTuber. We're doing great. This is going great. Yeah, definitely. Yep. For it. Cursed to put my hands on everything. Okay, let's see if we can't get the player cameras to show up. First of all, how are you so off alignment? Also, let's see. Thanks. What the heck? Alright, I have to get everyone's links again, I guess. Dang it. It won't take that long, but it's just like, really? Why? I don't understand how they would even change, considering it's the same room every time. But, you know. There we go. We've got Riv. Yeah. We will eventually have Steeb. I did refresh the source and it didn't do anything, so I had to get a new link. And for some reason the links are slightly different. I have no idea why. Like, I know. Also, I have to mute your individual audio sources that I added last time. Oh, yeah, because there's the option to refresh browser sources in OBS. I feel like I'm hearing two of myself. And Riv, can you talk again real quick? Yeah, there's two of you. I guess that's just for me, because there's no audio source for you that's separate from everything else, so that must just be... I think I have to mute you guys for me. I didn't do that yet. Okay. Should be good. Whew, goodness, y'all. It's been a ride. Alright. So, we have an absent Laura today, and a late Sunny. Hopefully just late, fingers crossed. But we still have quite the adventure. We do have... Normally, I would not be so down with playing on such shaky ground. Wait, I can't hear you guys at all now. Oh, I hear Riv! Oh, I thought Lupo said something. Yeah, see, he's talking and I can't hear. How am I hearing Riv and not Lupo? Stream can't hear you guys either. Okay. Stream should be able to hear you guys now. I hope. But why can I hear Riv and not anyone else? Can Lupo or Steve say something and see if stream can hear you? So confused. What the heck? No, and I can hear you. So you are all... No, just me. So you guys are all muted in Video Ninja on my side of things. Riv does not have a separate audio control in OBS. I'm gonna give you one though, because apparently you need one, but I'm wondering where I'm hearing you from that no one else is hearing you.
You have like the whole entire like ninja thing muted, so you shouldn't be able to hear me.
Not the whole Video Ninja thing,
that...
like each of you individually.
Okay.
And now I still am only hearing you once, so that's good. Yeah, I know, because I added her audio source to OBS. I just unmuted everyone's audio sources again. But I just don't get...
Woo! Can you hear us now?
And I don't understand how I'm hearing you. Whatever. Alright, we're here. We made it. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Alright. But what I was gonna say is the only reason that I'm okay with starting this session with so few of our players here is because, first of all, 3 is now 70% of our party. And also, what's it called? We have the character, Mr. Fetch, with us, so that'll be helpful. And then Silvara will basically be giving the help action, probably mostly to Riv. Which basically Riv will mean that you will have advantage on basically everything that you do in combat.
Okay.
So you'll just roll, like anytime you roll an attack roll, you will roll twice and take the higher number.
Okay.
But yeah, because I figure she's gonna, you know, she'd stick with her friend mostly, probably. It's just that with me having to control Mr. Fetch, and then obviously you guys having to control your own characters, it's just a lot. So that's what we're gonna go with for today. Let me also make sure, because since I actually have a character to control and not just stream, I'm going to join above VTT as Mr. Fetch rather than the stream character. So I want to make sure that my browser source is right for that. Real quick. Before we switch over, you know. We can't have you guys see everyone's stats and stuff. Oh, it's not a browser set or source. It's a the Windows. All right. So, last time on a show that I still can't remember the title of, we got to the Goblin Market. Gosh, a lot happened last time actually, because you visited Lamorna. You found out about her missing mate, and Laura had killed, well, not that the party knows, but Laura had killed that League of Malevolence guy. And you made it to Loomlurch. You got to the Goblin Market, bought some delicious candies. And you met an interesting character on the way named Mr. Fetch. He's a goblin that Riv and Laura, or dang it, Riv and Silvara recognized from their time with the, oh my god, with the Witchlight Carnival. You know, the whole thing that this started from. Holy crap. I don't have a brain today. And so you talk to Mr. Fetch. Turns out Mr. Fetch doesn't like Granny Nightshade. And you're like, you know what? That's great, because everything we've heard about this lady, we don't like her either. Especially probably Sunny, it feels like. And maybe especially Steve, or Sid, because of the murdering of a dog that happened. And then Wah is of course concerned about the children and everything. No supervision today. Oh no, Mom isn't here. So you all, like I said, you bought the delicious candy that's gonna do weird shit to you because it's the Feywild. And you decided, okay, yeah, let's formulate a plan with this cool ass guy, Mr. Fetch, that wants to help Chucklehead save this little girl Mishka that's in the kitchens. And yeah, so we basically left off with you guys deciding to come up with a plan with them. By this point, it's like late afternoon-ish. And yeah, you guys are discussing with Mr. Fetch and with what's his nuts? Chucklehead.
Chucklehead, yeah.
Yeah. So, are there any like specific questions that you have for either of them? If you remember, Mr. Fetch said that he could basically get you past these scarecrows, or rather, like, show you an alternate entrance kind of thing. Because the scarecrows, he lets you know that they are not smack, like, in front of the house. It's more of a watching for, you know, intruders kind of deal. Let me go to my DM thing. I can switch you all to the map of Loomlurch real quick. If I can find the tab. Too many tabs, y'all. I just want to have 3 monitors again. Alright. Fingers crossed you won't see too much that you're not supposed to. Let's see. Hey! So, where your tokens are, I'm gonna zoom in for stream. I'm sure you guys will want to zoom as well. Also, I wonder if I can see that rogue... that rogue token anywhere. I don't see it so far. We'll find it. Oh, I see it! I can get rid of it now. Okay. So, this is where you are. At the Goblin Market. Obviously your tokens can be in whatever order you'd like them to be. There are 2 goblins at each stall. Those are the merchants that sold stuff to you. The goblin token above Silvara is Mr. Fetch. And there should be another goblin token. It doesn't have the goblin face on it. It's the other token that's not you guys, and that's not at a merchant stall. That is Chucklehead. But you guys are basically all just standing around chatting. And it is getting a little closer to nighttime. And you notice, like, where these boxes are over here, they kind of have a camp set up. So that's kind of where when the goblins start closing up shop and everything, they kind of start gathering over there because they've got, oh, I guess I can't move that as a player. They've got, like a campfire going and everything and bedrolls and stuff, and they're, just making their dinner, chilling, chatting, munching on candies that they didn't eat earlier in the day. If I can just move these tokens, that would be really cool. But yeah. And you guys and your 2 new friends kind of hang back. And Chucklehead, he is chatting with you guys and everything, but he's also, like, taking stock of inventory and making sure nothing was stolen, making sure that they're not short any cash or anything like that. Like, typical manager stuff. So, yeah. Also, if you guys notice Sunny get here and I don't, please let me know.
Okay, so how we can get past scarecrows easily at first. Thing is, we need to find a way to get out with them detecting us, and without those birds getting us detected either.
And the Chucklehead just like he's muttering to himself slash the worm maybe in his head. And he turns around real quick and he's like, "Oh, the birds. No. Don't worry about the birds. Sometimes she'll send them to watch stuff, but that's like if something happens, you know? Mostly they're just messengers. I don't think they really even like tell her anything unless she specifically asks them to." And you notice, like, just like you noticed on your approach here, like, there really aren't very many of the birds around that you see.
I mean, but something is gonna happen, so she might deploy them to search for us.
Of course, but, you know, you're likely already going to be in there and or done with her by the time she would think to send them.
And we also
But
need
it
to
is
be
a valid
careful of
point.
we need to be careful of the scaly thing going around or close to there.
Ah, yes. Thankfully, I haven't seen that. But I have heard of it, and he kind of like shakily gestures toward the giant owl bear that he's terrified might eat him. And he's like, "I've heard that it's a problem that we have. But I have not seen it for myself, if that makes you feel better at all."
I mean, if I don't think she managed to capture an adult dragon.
Hopefully not. And like I
Because
said,
if
I
she
haven't
did, I
seen
think
one
we are pretty
around,
much
so
screwed.
I think that's something that we would have noticed, you know. But yeah, so these scarecrows, they are actually on the other side of the giant log from us, and the entrance that we would go through, it's kind of down here. So you see how that path loops around? The end point of it is the entrance to the parlor that he was telling you guys he could get you guys to. And he's like, there's actually, for the front door of what's essentially a lair, there's really not much guarding it. It's more the sides, the places that people might try to break in or sneak in. But if I tell her that you want an audience with her, I mean, she'll come talk to you. She kind of has to with the whole rule of hospitality thing. And Mr. Fetch pipes up and he's like, I mean, yeah, we could always tell her that I'm here, you know, on Witchlight business, and then surprise, the rest of you are with me.
We are the Witchlight business.
You are, really, yeah. So it wouldn't be that much of a lie.
Yeah.
So it's kind
you-
of just a matter of when you guys want to do this. Do you guys want to rest and go in tomorrow, or do you want to go charging in tonight?
I mean, in a worst case scenario, and I look at Sid like, we could probably burn them. Scarecrows, not the crops or anything else. Just
Oh,
scarecrows.
well, the entrance, if we went in through the parlor, we wouldn't be passing them.
Hmm.
If we just went in through the front door and requested an audience, I mean, that would be the easiest in terms of, like, drawing her out. I just don't
But the
know.
hardest
She
in
does
terms of
have,
dealing with
like...
her, probably.
She went?
It would probably be the hardest in terms of dealing with her, though.
Maybe. She does have her tin soldiers that are around. They kind of patrol. I'm not really sure of their patterns. I'm sure maybe someone else would be, but I think anyone who would know their patterns would be like probably all the kids, and they are all inside. So, and I don't know how much they'd really be willing to spill unless they saw that you were doing something, you know, about Granny Nightshade. But if we do go in the front door, like I said, she should, especially with Mr. Fetch here, she should grant us an audience. But if you guys want to sneak in or go in the morning, well, I would say if we're gonna do the parlor thing, we should go in the morning. Especially if you guys plan to just attack her right away. We don't know if she's gonna have any kind of minions with her that would try to help her in combat. If we want to sneak in at night, I mean, we could still, of course, just go through the parlor and then just see where we come upon her. But as far as, like, if you want to know for sure where she is, that's kind of the way to do it, is requesting an audience with her.
I mean, if we were to, like, try to go from, like, underground, would it be possible to, like, reach her
I don't
underground?
think there's an underground passage. Not one that I know of.
Oh, no, but if we could make one.
I don't think so.
Because I could probably make one. The only thing I'm worried is, like, how big the hole I could make.
Well, there's that, but also, you know, you gotta remember, it's not just the ground. Like, it's a tree.
It's a
on
tree.
top of the ground. So you'd have to get through the ground and then also through the tree trunk.
I think I could probably deal with that, but that would not be stealthy anymore.
Right. I would imagine not.
Or maybe... I look at Sid like...
Okay. So, do you have an idea of how many guards would be inside the tree, or how many people would be in there to protect Granny Nightshade?
Well, there's at least a dozen or so children. They wouldn't fight for her though, so there's at least that. But I don't know. They would call the guards. I know she's got at least. Briar checks their notes / the map. She's at least got 6 tin soldiers that patrol around the house. And they can be pretty much anywhere at any time. I'm not really sure. I don't know their patterns. I know that at least 2 of them stay in one spot in the house, in the, I don't know the name for the room. Oh, they have barracks. They have barracks, that's what it is. So, and he describes it as, like, the second room, the second room after the parlor, so it would be this room. He's like, there's always 2 in the barracks, at least. And then I know that she has a number of creatures. I'm not sure exactly what they are. I think they can change shape. And I don't know where they are in the house. And then I've heard about not a big dragon, but a small dragon that she has. But that thing can go basically wherever it wants. It tends to rest either in the kitchen or it has a little box that it likes to pop out of. Like, out of game, like literally a jack-in-the-box, and except a small dragon pops out of it. But like I said, those things kind of move around where they want. I know that if we try to go through the pumpkin patch, the soldiers will be alerted. If we try to go through, there's like a red cap patch, and if you remember, red caps are like the, like, basically super angry, murderous, garden gnomes, if you want to think of them that way.
I mean,
yeah,
pretty
so
much.
he's like, I know that these things are around. I just don't know where they are, because while they're her minions, they're not on any kind of like regimented schedule, except for the tin soldiers. Except I don't know what the tin soldiers schedules are. I just know that there's usually 2 in the barracks at any given time.
Okay, so how close can we reasonably get to the pumpkin patch where it gets to a point where, okay, now if you make a noise, the scarecrows will be able to see us?
Oh, shoot. They don't have tokens. So I don't know where they are. Let me find them. Like, I know that they're in the pumpkin patch, but I'm just not.
I'm gonna guess that the tree is like really like thick, so that a beaver would probably not be able to bite through it, which would make sense.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm thinking like somewhere maybe here. That's where it would be a safe distance.
Because I was thinking that maybe I could turn into a giant badger, like do a tunnel, so that we don't have to deal with guards or an audience with her.
A tunnel to where, though?
That's the thing. Because if I could, like, again, I'm gonna guess that the tree is like really thick because it's an old tree.
Yeah, and it's also, like, it's not like it's rooted. I mean, in some spots it's kind of rooted itself, but it's not. The majority of it is, like, a fallen... Basically, think of the biggest, most giant fallen log you've ever seen in your life, and then it started growing trees through it, is kind of what this is like. Like, that circular room is the trunk of it, one of the vertical trees, yeah.
Because I was thinking, maybe then I could turn into a beaver, but I don't think a beaver is going to be able to chew through this much of a tree.
Right. Oh, that's going to be one full beaver.
Okay, so here's what my plan is for now. What I'm thinking, right? We sneak up somewhere close to the pumpkin patch, and we set a delayed fire fuse, and then we go in to seek an audience with Granny Nightshade. While we're talking to her, the fire goes off. That causes a distraction, and in the distraction, we take her down.
Just checking. When was
Do we
the
have a way
last
to do
time-
like a delayed something?
What?
So I was thinking like we could collect some dried leaves and set them on fire slightly, and gradually it'll just grow. And this is just me speaking from experience, but also said because of his what's the word, firebug in him is yeah.
Okay, but
Checking.
and I look at Mr. Fetch like, could the scarecrows detect an animal? Because then we could probably lay a trap as an animal, and then Sid could like do the delayed fire on that.
They would probably... And as he's saying this...
Oh, I'm guessing that these are the scarecrows on the map, right?
What?
I can see a few scarecrows here. I don't know if that's
No, you can't see them from where you're
just
at.
scenery.
They're
or...
on the other side of the tree.
Oh no! I mean as a player, like as a player on the map, like because you were asking about the tokens, so like.
No,
Yeah,
none
those
of
look
those
like
tokens are
scarecrows to me.
scarecrows.
Not
okay, okay,
tokens.
okay.
They're drawings on the map.
Yeah. Like
Why
They're
can't
they're
Because-
more
because
to
you-
the north of the pumpkin patch.
yeah, because like you said that you didn't find any tokens of the
Oh,
scarecrows.
yeah,
so I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know if, like it's just as a
Oh, I
player,
see
like
them. Yeah.
character wise, I don't have a clue.
But
like,
as he is trying to determine, because neither of them have ever thought about animals before, because it's the woods, there are animals, and they would probably screech a lot more if they detected animals. But they don't have time to answer you when all of the scarecrows start to screech.
I did nothing.
Um,
I look at Sid.
oh my god, my
do
computer's being
anything?
so heckin' slow. It's very annoying. So all of the scarecrows start to... Hello? Oh my god. I am not trying to ping right now. Holy shit. I'm just trying to frickin' unhide some tokens. All of Scarecrow's start to screech. I'm gonna kill my laptop. This is the most painful revealing of tokens I think I've ever done. Are you okay, laptop? Like, what's going on? We have one more. Okay. So they all start to screech. And I would assume that you would all want to go investigate the noise. But that's obviously up to you guys.
I look at the at the part like, should we maybe check that out, or do we ignore it and just let it be?
Riv is bored.
So
No, I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm
kidding.
having more excessive sleepiness out of nowhere. I'm trying to fight it.
I believe in you.
we could go investigate the noise, or we could use this distraction to just rush in. I'm assuming all the scarecrows and the soldiers are distracted by whatever that noise is. We can go rush Granny Nightshade right now.
Yeah.
Take a vote. We need to decide this immediately.
What are you gonna do?
So yeah, we should probably go then, right?
Chucklehead is going.
Alright.
Because Chucklehead is worried about Mishka. God, stop.
Guess we're going.
Where are we go? Are we going to the scarecrows or inside? Because we
Inside
were thinking that
the-
the scarecrows are a distraction.
Well,
Inside
Chucklehead's
the
going
tree.
inside.
Yeah.
He's doing the whole thing. And Mr. Fetch is gonna go after him because friends.
Okay.
Yeah, we should probably follow them, Ren.
All right, that's the decision made. Let's do this. Let's go.
I will drag Silvara's. And once we enter the room, I think Wa would probably be right behind Mr. Fetch. Not sure where everyone else would want to be.
I'm gonna follow at the back, but while running, I'm charging up Chill Touch.
Ooh.
As a it is one of my cantrips, so I'm gonna charge that up in case I need to use it
Okay.
immediately.
So, for the purposes of, like, everyone moving and things happening and stuff, we're gonna roll initiative just so that we can go in, like, a turn-based kind of way. I'll roll for Silvara and Fetch and Chucklehead. And Wa. Oh, how can Silvara... Wait, how can they possibly have zeros? That makes no sense. I'm gonna roll manually. Plus 0 to initiative. Wow.
Part of the Zero Dex gang.
Get Silvara's. Just for initiative. Everything else, Silvara's just gonna give the help action to Riv. Or to, like, whoever she's closest to. Or so. Oh, that's perfect. Is 12 what you rolled, Riv?
Yep.
That's awesome. Does Mr. Fetch get to his initiative? He gets a +3. Ooh, and he got a natural 20.
He's going.
True. That's a 23 for him. And Chucklehead is just a gobbo. I think they just have a +1 to dex. And... Okay, is that everyone? Oh, Sid, what did you roll for initiative?
9.
Okay, that is what you rolled.
Hey, same.
You also rolled a 9? Okay, let me add you to the combat tracker.
I don't know if Sid, you have like higher decks, so maybe you go first.
That's usually what I do, yeah. And then if you guys have tied
Because I have 0. I don't
dexterities-
know if Sid
Same.
has. Oh, okay.
So
Never mind.
you guys can either roll off, or which is like just rolling a straight d20, and whoever gets higher goes first. Or if you guys want to do joint turns, or just kind of like after you, no after
Yeah,
you,
no.
you know.
After you, Sid, yeah.
Okay. So the scarecrows start screeching, and I'm gonna go ahead and add these folks to the combat tracker, even though they are non-combatants. Apologies if you hear any gardening noises. And as well, you can't see it, but the scarecrows wake up somebody in the pumpkin patch. And among the scarecrow screeches, well, you hear all kinds of rustling and stuff, first of all, and like the sound of people hitting straw constructs. But yeah. So are you guys gonna go inside, or are you going to go investigate the scarecrow nonsense?
Inside.
No, I think we're all rushing inside because that's
Yeah,
what Chucklehead is
inside,
doing, and we don't want him to go in alone.
Okay.
So unfortunately, yeah. Or fortunately, depending on how you see it.
Okay. What? Holy cannoli. So, first up is this person, who's not a person, but is 30 feet. I need my ruler because I can't see the grid anymore for some reason. Okay. Hello? Oh, I forgot you have to switch from ruler to select. I was like, what is going on? Alright, so Mr. Fetch is first in, like, the party's turn. And he is going to shove Chucklehead to the side so that he can get in. And he's gonna get inside. And then back up to mysterious things happening. I'm just guessing that I'm moving the proper amount of space because for some reason my grid disappeared. It's very rude. Alright, what does... Sorry, there's a lot of people going up by the scarecrows.
And don't worry.
Okay. Let's see. +3 hit. Your... Do-do-do. Nice. Okay. So you... Probably Luthien or Silvara, with like the very high perceptions, can kind of vaguely hear the sound of... It sort of almost sounds like a whip attack, but not quite. Like you're thinking that's probably what it was, but you're not sure if... You're not sure if it's quite right. And then you hear some hissing as well. And then it is Wa's turn.
Fucking snakes.
Excuse me. Wa is also going to bust in. Sorry. And unfortunately, well, she'll shove Mr. Fetch. I think seeing that Mr. Fetch shoved Chucklehead, I think she'll take license of like, okay, we're just getting in here any way we can. And then it is Riv's turn.
Well, I guess we're all just going in, right?
And let me describe... Well, I'll wait till everyone is in first. After Riv is Silvara, who will of course go in with you. There's not really much space for everyone to be in here, but we will make it work. And then this person is going to make a run for it. They're going to make a run for it toward the house, though. Gonna dash. Okay, if I can go back to... Okay, and then it's Luthien's turn. I'm sure you're just also going in as well.
Yep. I don't know how far again.
You can probably get right into the doorway, I think.
Oh.
Because since no one's attacking, like, you guys can basically dash these turns.
Considering how everything's gonna probably go to hell and back now, I'm gonna go ahead and wild shape
Okay.
into Apethian.
Nice. You're gonna take up that whole room.
Now there's a giant ape. Well, not a giant, like an ape, but like
Just a
right in
regular
there.
ape.
Yeah, regular ape. Because I forgot that giant ape is a thing too. So like, there's an ape right there.
Excellent. These are gonna follow their friend toward the house. Party at Scabatha's. And you hear one of them yell, "Our cover's blown, boys, let's go!" But it's not like a "let's get out of here, let's go." It's like a "let's fucking go." Alright, top of the round. Which one are you? This one is lonely little thing, but they have disadvantage on the
Wait,
attack.
I didn't get to go.
You didn't. Where are you? Oh, there you are. You should have been before Luthien.
Oh yeah.
My bad. I don't know how I didn't see you on the... I think because your portrait is also a commoner portrait.
Yeah, I should probably add that, yeah.
But yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Take your turn.
Okay, so Sid's gonna rush in. I'm assuming this is before Luthien turns, right? So Sid's gonna rush in, see that there's no space really, and he's just gonna jump on top of the table and just do like a ta-da kind of thing.
Okay. And on top of the table, too, you do see one of those jack-in-the-box things that they were talking about. But as you jump onto it, I was gonna say, as you jump onto it, it falls off the table and nothing happens.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, so back to Big Snake's turn. He has disadvantage on attack against somebody. Let's see, I don't think a 12 hit. Ooh, a 12 just hits. Okay, or damage. Oh, that's not bad. 1d4 plus 4. Ooh, that is bad. That's a 7. Ruh-roh. And you guys hear what sounds like, remember when Simba was practicing his roar?
Mm-hmm.
In Lion King? It kind of sounds like that, but distressed. And then, what? That is not there we go. I was like, that is not Mr. Fetch. Okay, Mr. Fetch is in here. And all right, now that you guys are all in the room, you're all in the parlor. This chamber is nestled between walls of twisted roots, through gaps in which you can see the eerily beautiful woodland surrounding you. A closed wooden door stands opposite the root bridge that leads into this room, in the center of which are 4 armchairs encircling a small table laid out for a tea service, which Sid just ruined. A painted wooden box 3 feet on a side rests in the corner. Not on the table, I guess. So you knock down a teapot, but it bumps into the box and nothing happens. A crank protrudes from one side of it, causing it to resemble an oversized jack-in-the-box. And, since everyone busted in, you notice something about these chairs.
Oh no, are they mimics?
They suddenly
Oh no.
come to life. I'm gonna add them to the combat tracker. It is, I will say that you guys get a surprise round because of the distraction. So that's a lot of people getting to go before these guys. First of whom is Mr. Fetch. So Mr. Fetch sees these spring to life and he's like, oh shit, you guys. They check his attacks. He's obviously not going to do anything ranged. We are in a very small space here. He is going to... We are... Like, everyone and their brother is flanking. So, basically, anyone who does anything melee has advantage against... Yes, mimics. He does not roll well, though. Let's see. Does he roll well enough? He rolls well enough. That is what matters. That's his first attack. Alright, let's see. Okay, and he rolls max damage on that hit, so, you know, could have been a crit, but wasn't, sadly. But still, max damage is max damage. And he's gonna do his offhand attack. Oh, and he gets sneak attack with that first one, which I believe is a d6, right? Yes. So, extra damage. Let's see. Nope, just 1 extra point. But that's better than nothing. And his second attack, also advantage. Definitely hits. Unfortunately, doesn't crit. Also does max damage, though. So he got a couple good hits in. And he's hitting the one that is directly in front of him and Silvara. And I'll go ahead and zoom in a bit, because I realized we zoomed all the way out for some reason on our map. It's very rude. Look at this clump of chaos. Oh my god.
We are all for the chaos.
It's beautiful. Alright. Oh, that's you guys. So I need my DM page. There we are. Okay. So that was his turn. We have another turn for folks outside of this room. And which one are you? Okay. This one is gonna go back to sleep. Because if you remember, these snakes are lazy as fuck. That one's gonna go back to sleep. This one, however, got attacked, so he is going to attack, also with disadvantage. Shoot, he hits. Alright. Poop. Luckily, everything here Not everything. But yeah, he hits and he's gonna go lick his wounds and go back to sleep. He's like threat neutralized and go back to sleep. Okay. This person. That. Alright, next is Wa's turn. And Wa is also going to hit at the mimic that's in front of Mr. Fetch with her battle axe. Also advantage. That should hit. Yeah, that hits. And she's gonna use it double, two-handed, so that's gonna be a D8. Plus 4, 8 damage. This mimic is not looking good. Looking real bad already. And next is Riv's turn. So you're across from the mimic that's hurt the worst. And then you have one right in front of you. Melee attacks will be at advantage. Ranged attacks will be at disadvantage since you have the mimic right in front of you in your space.
Yeah. I'm gonna do shocking grasp because it says it's a
nice.
a melee
Okay,
one.
yeah, go for it.
Okay, let me figure this out.
And like I said, advantage is just you roll twice and take the higher roll.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. So that hits, and I saw.
Did I didn't roll twice, did I? Wait, I did now.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, those both, of course, hit, and then go ahead and roll damage.
I think it already automatically rolled the damage, right?
It looked like it, which was kind of weird, but
yeah,
I wasn't
it says to hit, and then it says damage underneath it.
It's so weird. Okay. Well, I will take it. So yeah, you zap this guy. And it's so funny because you're this tiny little fairy, and this mimic is at your mercy at the moment. And then it's Silvara's turn. Unless you had any bonus actions or anything else you wanted to do.
No, I'm all good. And sorry I keep yawning.
It's okay.
I'm trying so hard. I
Alright.
literally got more than enough sleep last night.
Silvara sees that this mimic is not doing too hot, so he fails to hit it. That's okay. And then, let's see, these guys are trying to get into the house, but I'm not sure if they can get in from where I have them. Let me double check real quick. If they can't, that's just embarrassing, to be honest. I really cannot.
Wait, the doggo's dead?
What? What?
Yeah, I didn't notice that the snake killed one of the things.
Yeah. I mean,
Real shit.
it's down, but yeah. And actually seeing this, I think of it. Let me zoom out a little bit for myself. I can't see. Which one are you? You are that one, okay. Okay, so obviously you guys can't see what's going on in the game, but still stuff that's happening in the background. That's that, and then Chucklehead gets to go. And he's just a regular gobbo. But he's gonna try to hit the one that Riv just smacked, and he succeeds. And he hits him for 3 damage. But he has an offhand attack. As you notice, he has 2 daggers. And that's another 4 damage. This one is starting to not look so hot either. And then it's Sid's turn. So you see the one that's closest, like right in front of you, has not been touched at all. And then there's one to, if you're facing like into the building, the one to your left is almost dead, and the one to your right is real fucked up.
Okay, so we're gonna do the thing, the
Uh-oh.
best thing that's available to us.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
I see the
Please
triangles,
move.
but they're under everything. What are you trying to do? Which spell?
Trying to use burning hands.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Okay, so I think if you angle it right, you can hit all three, but you will also hit Silvara and Riv. But I will say, Riv, you can have advantage on the dexterity save. It's a dex save, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah. So, Riv, I'll give you advantage on that since you can fly.
Okay.
And then Silvara will have to make one.
I can always just use.
Oh, you could use Careful Spell,
Spell.
right? If you want to, go for it. So Careful
Yeah, I think,
Spell will mean that you
I'm gonna
won't
do
have
that.
to make the save. You'll just it just won't hit you.
Yeah. All right. So Sid's gonna rub his hands together and be like, "Finally, this is what I've been waiting for." And I think for flavor, what I would like to do is, he's gonna stretch both his hands out, opposite sides, whatever, and he's gonna spin in a circle while he's firing his burning hands.
Okay. And it's
While-
Careful
while
Spell,
the
so it
fire
doesn't
is-
matter.
Yeah. Exactly.
Awesome. I love it. And is that a dex save? I forget.
Yes, I think it's a 13.
13, okay. Yeah. Okay, they don't have great decks, so fingers crossed. Weird, lumbering, shape-shifting box things don't have good decks. Ooh. You said it's a 13?
Yep.
Even with a +1, they all succeeded. But I
Oh,
assume
no.
they take half damage, right?
Yes,
Because
indeed.
it's a spell and not a cantrip.
They're gonna take 6 damage each.
Okay, sorry, I had to resize my dang monitor again. 6 damage each, so one of them is hanging by a thread. One of them finally took some damage and looks a bit singed. And the other is even more fucked up than he was before. And then, unless you have any bonus actions, it is Luthien's turn.
Okay, so which one was? Oh, okay, I can see the auras around them. Okay, so Apthian is gonna go ahead and attack the one that's very injured
Uh-huh.
with a melee, with a fist, like
Eat him.
punch.
And don't forget your
The-
advantage.
Oh, that's right. Let's see. That's double 12s. That's 17 total.
Okay, yeah, you hit. So that one you kill.
Oh, okay.
There's
then
no
it
way
had
you
one
wouldn't
HP.
kill it.
And then Apthian is gonna try and attack the other one, the one that's also injured, but not as injured.
Okay. The one that's
Because I
more
have
fucked up.
multi-attack. Yeah. That's 18 total.
Yep, that hits.
Plus 3, 6 total damage, bludgeoning.
Okay. Yeah, this guy's really not doing so hot.
And yeah, that's all I can do. I wait. I don't remember if I can cast spells in wild shape.
I think Circle
I
of
don't
the
think I-
Moon can.
Yeah, I think normal wild shape can't.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I cannot. Okay, yeah, no, that's it then.
Okay, and then these folks that you heard yelling earlier, you hear them yell out. You hear them yell out, "Star!" And their voices are getting farther away as they yell. You assume that that is the person that fell. And back to the top of the round. I believe that's that one. Okay, so he is going to lash out. Because now he's surrounded. He's not happy. But okay, he does manage to hit. Oof. Okay. And you hear someone else yell out, "Bobby!"
Not Bobby.
Not Bobby. And it is back to Mr. Fetch. And he kind of looks around and he's like, "Dang, guys." And he's gonna go ahead and throw one of his daggers, even though technically that'll put him at disadvantage because he figures y'all are gonna fuck it up. Let's see. Ooh, that's a nat one. Nope. He's gonna try to throw his other one. That one hits. 5 damage. Oh, that one's the one that's still doing okay. Wait, no. He's gonna hit. He tries to hit the one that's doing better at first. And then when he misses, he's like, "Fuck it, I'm going for the weak one." And he takes him out.
We just got like 4 people killed.
I mean, we didn't have anything to do with that.
It is...
I think.
Alright. It is Wa's turn. And I don't think she can quite get to... She can't quite get to what's it called? The Mimic. So... Let me see if she has anything that she can do. I don't think she does. I think all she does is hit. You can... I guess she could throw a hand axe. Maybe she's feeling spicy. Yeah, she hits. And that... She throws it... The d6. Okay, so that is 7 damage. And does she have action surge?
I think action surge is level 5.
Ah, okay.
I think, I'm not sure, but might be wrong on that one.
I think you're right. Nope, she has action surge.
Oh no, it's level 2, never mind.
Yeah. Although, she might
Damn,
not use
fighters.
it right now. Since this fight, she kind of gets the sense that it's almost over, you know? I don't think she would use it just yet. So it is Riv's turn.
Well, I'm just gonna do another shocking grasp because it was
Heck yeah.
easy.
You're like, hey, it worked last
Yeah.
If it ain't broken.
time. Nice.
I
That
should-
definitely... Is
okay.
that a crit by chance?
I don't know.
Because I saw it was a 24, but I don't know what your spell attack modifier is.
I don't know how do I check. What do I do?
So if you go to spells, like the spells
Mhm.
tab, at the very
Yeah.
top, there should be some numbers, like a
I
plus
think-
something.
I
So
think the plus
modifier
7
says, well, it says modifier spell attack and then save DC.
Yeah, so the spell attack.
Yeah, +7.
Okay, so it wasn't a crit then, because if it were a
Okay.
crit, you would have rolled a 27. So it did 2
Oh, okay.
damage, I saw.
Yeah.
Okay. He is slightly singed. And then nah. And then it's Silvara's turn, and she's just getting very annoyed by this point. Okay, she hits. What is her modifier? +5. I'm gonna roll both of her damage die at the same. Or I guess I can't do that, but okay, so that's 6 for the first one, and then the second one also hits. Does 7, so 13 total. And it is so close. I know she has that other thing that just happens when she attacks. I don't know if it uses up any resources though. I don't think it does. No, it looks like it just happened. One use though, I don't think she's gonna use it. Although she is annoyed. Because I feel like she would be annoyed that this one wasn't going down. I'll just leave it. I won't use the resources just in case we end up needing it in the boss fight. Alright, so then after that, their turn, and then Chucklehead's turn. And Chucklehead's just like, you guys are impressive! He's inspired. Oh, Chucklehead got a nat 20.
Hey.
So that's
Well,
5.
he got really inspired.
That's 5 plus 8 damage. That's exactly what he needed. Kill it. Look at you guys go! You guys took out a mimic. And all of you aren't even here yet.
A mimic? Or was it more
3 mimics. Yeah. Even better. Dang.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, look at you go. Let's see. Yeah, that is the
Is the other
parlor.
fight still going on?
Yep, the other fight is still happening. However, let me see. Okay. And I'm gonna say that they have daggers as well. That's 5 for that one, and an offhand. Huh? Okay.
I remember we almost got bodied by those snakes, but we were also level 1 at the time, so.
Right. So you hear one yelling, "That's for Bobby!" And then another one. Math. What is math? That's 3 damage, and then last. So, dang, they're getting lucky with their rolls. So you just hear them yell, "That's for Bobby," and "That's for Star" at the same time, and you hear like stabby noises. And you assume that the friends have been avenged. For now.
I look at Sia and go like, I think Bobby might be dead.
Oh no. Anyway.
Oh no! Anyway.
Anyways, I started blasting.
Hold on 1 second.
Sid is giving into the dark side.
Okay. And then. Alright. Yeah. So that, for now, ends combat. Is there anything you'd like to do in this room?
Can't really
Sid's
see
just gonna
what's
jump
going on.
off. Do we have windows? Can we see through them, or do we have to go out to
It's
see what's
not
happening?
windows, it's like gaps in the branches. And you can kind of see through them, but from this room, you can't see up by where those people were. You would have to go into
Fair
another
enough.
room.
Sid's just gonna jump off the table, wipe his hands and be like, all right, that's sorted. Should we go kill old Granny now?
Apian stays in Apian form for now.
He's gonna stay as Athean. Okay.
Yeah, I have two of that. I'm gonna use it for a while.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And like it lasts for 2 hours now, so yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So, you guys go into the next room then?
Yeah.
Yep. And this time I am keeping an eye out for any more mimics. Hopefully we don't see any more, but you never know.
And Silvara's like, you're just gonna ignore the possibility of treasure. We just killed 3 mimics. Those things usually have something good in them.
Wait, they do?
I
So
mean, a
Sid's
lot
never
of
fought a
them
mimic
turn
before, so
into
he has
chests
no idea.
from what I've heard.
Oh, okay. All right, we should probably look. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay, so I have never fought a mimic before, so I had no idea. So this is okay. I'm gonna.
To be fair,
You
I've only
wanna
ever
take one
heard of
each?
them, but I've read detailed accounts and such.
Fair enough. Most of my friends who, they're mostly like urban legend. I didn't really believe in them till I actually saw one today. So
So in the actual mimics, you find a set of 4 silver teaspoons, each engraved with pained facial expressions. A bronze candlestick shaped like a bird's leg. And a spell scroll of Speak with Plants. I love that you guys had a surprise round and the mimics didn't even get to do anything.
When the mimic bites, you bite back.
Wait, I might have been
the-
dumb.
the-
I don't think I let the mimics do anything for like several rounds. Whoops.
I think you're right.
Listen, I had a lot to keep track of. I was like, they're surprised. They can't do anything. It's fine. I'll just make everything hit you harder from now on.
Oh no.
Oh, no. I'm kidding. Or am I?
About the silver spoons.
You what?
About the silver spoon, does it look like there's somebody trapped in there, or is it just weird expressions?
As far as you can tell, it's just weird expressions. They look kind of nice, though. Like, you don't know too much about silver, but you wouldn't be surprised if you could get an okay price for them. Considering they're spoons, you know.
Fair enough. I think we give the Speak with Plants scroll to Luthien.
Oh no, he's an ape right now.
Actually, he's an ape right now, so I'm gonna pocket it for now, but it's for him.
I got ready to go and like hear things and everything like.
You could always put it in Waz's shell library.
Yeah, that is true. Yes, that's a nice place to put it. And the spoons and the candlestick go into the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So yeah, are you guys walking?
Actually, is there like? I know you said that there doesn't. Can we sense any magic on the items, the stick, the candlestick, or the spoons?
Make an Arcana check.
That's a 13.
Nope.
Okay,
They're just
all right.
spoons.
Yeah. Always useful to have spoons, especially in times of need. All right, we're gonna put them in the bag of holding for now.
Okay. And you guys are going to the next room?
Yeah, do
Yep.
you think? I know maybe it's a little bit early for a little break, but I really have to go to the bathroom.
No, yeah, let's do it. We'll take a break.
Okay.
Yeah, let me go back to OBS. So we'll be right back. Quick bio break and everything. It'll be a few minutes, and we will continue exploring this weird ass place. If I can find the BRB button. There it is.
does anybody else hear Steve like lagging, or is it just me?
What's lagging?
Steve's audio. I don't know if it's just me.
I can't tell.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
I mean, it seems.
Oh, there we go. It's
Right,
fine.
still lagging.
It seems fine to me.
No. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe it was your internet freaking out.
Yeah, might be.
All right, so the party has had 3 mimics handed to them because the DM forgot to give them turns. Thank you. It's the same pit crew. I just redesigned it a little bit. And I gave it glasses the other day because I was guesting in an episode of Emerald Templars. And everyone else had glasses on, so I was like, I'm gonna put on my glasses too. But thank you. Alright, so like I said, you guys have had 3 mimics handed to you. And yeah, it's you can move to the next room if you like. I assume that's what's gonna happen, unless you guys want to divert to the outside and see what was happening there.
I mean, I think Bobby can handle themselves.
Alright, so let me also... Everything is so slow! Alright, so these 2 are gonna make a run for it because they are in Ouchieville. Off the combat tracker so they don't clutter up the space. And these 2, we're not really in combat, but I am gonna move them as if they are for now, just to keep myself organized. So like basically every time you guys do something, these guys are gonna do something. Alright. And you guys are going into the next room, I take it?
Yep.
Okay. Wa will probably want to at least be close behind you, if not in front.
Sid is just full of confidence right now because they've taken
Yeah,
on 3
he
mimics.
fucked shit up. So yeah. Are you entering?
Yep.
Okay. Let me... Oop. Sorry, this is gonna be slow motion for some reason. I don't know. Very annoying. Probably because of how hot it is. Holy cannoli. Alright. So, everyone can go ahead and move into the room. We don't have to be, like, in a specific order or anything like that. Get... And... There we go. Okay. Let me read the description to you. So, flickering lanterns illuminate a cluttered workshop filled with soft ambient music produced by bells and chimes. Parts of toys are heaped on the tables. Leering dolls' heads, half-built rocking horses, unpainted wooden balls, and the stuffed limbs of soft toys. A stove at the back of the room holds a saucepan of smelting metal. 3 doors exit the workshop, and 2 storefront windows overlook the market outside. So that's like where the light's coming out of, basically. And 3 young children are gathered around a wooden work table, unlike the way I placed them here. Feet. Okay. The eldest, a drow boy, prances on the tabletop with a bar of soap in one hand while a halfling girl and a human girl giggle at his audacity. And they see you and they get startled. And you see like these 3 creatures. Let me see what they look like. I'm pretty sure. I don't think we have a picture. But they're like, oh, we do have a picture. Hold on, let me try and get this picture for you guys. It's very silly. But they're these like tiny little creatures, and they look creepy, but there's something like almost more mischievous about them than anything else. Custom. Okay, so they're these little things. They definitely look like they're up to no good. But they're very small, and they don't look... I mean, I don't know. I would probably think evil when I first saw them, but that's because we have nothing like this in this world. But yeah, they kind of are just clinging to the shadows as much as they can, and just like snickering in the corner. And the kids just kind of like freeze when they see you guys. But they look a little bit like conflicted because they recognize Mr. Fetch. So they have a moment of like, oh, Mr. Fetch! But then they see you guys and they're like, what's going on? Kind of looks on their faces and they don't really know what to do. But yeah, and you see one of the little girls, the little halfling girl, she starts to run toward this door over here. And Mr. Fetch tries to be like, no, it's okay. And she stops for a second. And kind of considers the situation. If you guys want to make like a group persuasion check, you convince her to not try to get help.
18 is gonna be like...
The giant ape
Just-
in the room.
I can't talk, so I'm like...
I have a really good persuasion.
Hey, and you're a small fairy.
S-
Is there anything that you would try to say to them?
Hey,
Um,
just be like, hey, everything is okay. Listen to me. I'm cute. No, just kidding.
I'm cute. Did you want to say something as well, Sid?
Oh, I was just gonna be like, I'm just gonna, raise my hands like, we're not here to hurt you. We're friends. That's it.
Okay, Riv, if you want to do persuasion check with advantage.
Does advantage mean roll twice?
Yeah, and take the higher number.
Okay. Okay, I have a 19.
Nice. Yeah, so the little girl stops and you can see she's like already on the verge of tears. And she's like, if you're gonna take us, I need my piggy. I can't leave without my piggy.
We're not gonna take you anywhere.
Well, then why are you here?
I'm looking around for someone who's more eloquently spoken to speak up.
I'm gonna break my wild shape.
Oh. And she just
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
We are here. Wait. I look at like Mr. Fetch and point to those three things. Like, should we? Should we not?
Oh no, those things are just pranksters. They stick to the shadows. They're harmless.
Okay. We are here to help.
And you see the drow like starting to get in front of his basically at this point you assume that he feels like they're his sisters. And you can tell he's the oldest and he like help with what exactly?
With the entire, being forced to work situation.
And how do you plan to do that? We've heard about you and he nods toward Chucklehead. He's like, we've heard how you've tried to help Mishka. That never goes well. What exactly do you think you're gonna do differently this time?
You have
We're gonna kill
asked.
Granny Nightshade.
What'd you say, Steve?
I turned to see like they're children.
What did he say?
You don't say the.
I
Steve?
said we're gonna kill Granny Nightshade.
Oh. And they
You don't say-
no, honestly, like Luthien, as you're like protesting this to Sid, you see all of the kids just like visible huge sigh of relief. And they're like, do you
Okay,
really
the
think you
children
can
are
do
more
it?
fucked up than I think.
Make an insight check, Luthien.
That's 13 plus. That's 18 total.
Yeah, so looking at these kids, especially the eldest one, the drow, they look like children, but they're definitely older. Maybe not the one that's crying for her piggy, but definitely the drow and possibly the middle age. Not middle age, but you know, the one that looks like she's the middle of the three of them.
Okay.
And Fetch even says, yeah, these are not your run-of-the-mill children. Philomena here, and he nods at the youngest one. She's been with us the shortest amount of time, but the other two have been here a really long time. Longer than the way they look would imply.
Holy shit, that's fucked up. So I'm gonna be completely honest. We don't have a plan. But it worked out last time.
And when you say that, Fetch kind of looks over at Chucklehead with like a pointed glance, like, mm-hmm.
Is there anything that you three can tell us that might help us make a plan?
So the oldest comes up to you and he's like, I'm Null, by the way. And he looks at he shows you the bar of soap, and you see that there is a key like pressed into it. And he takes it out and you see it leaves like a perfect impression of the key. He hands it to you. He says, this is a key to the kitchen. I don't know if there's anything in there that you guys could use, but we were just hungry, so we took it. But if this helps you in some way, then you can use this.
Okay.
And the youngest one, she comes up to you and she goes up to Sid, and she has this jar of iridescent glass eyes, and she just offers it to you.
Is that for me?
Like you said, you're
Thank
gonna
you,
help
I
us,
think.
right?
Yeah, but how is that gonna help me help you?
It's just a present.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
I like put my arm around Sina like I'm sorry. He's not that used to people like most of us actually. That now that I think about it.
And the middle girl, the human, she has a silver hammer and a chisel in a green leather tool belt, and an iron metal working tongs shaped like the jaws of a snapping dragon, and she hands those both to Wa, because she just looks like she's the strongest of all of you. Like, I don't know, maybe you could use it to make something cool.
I'm gonna like take one flower for each child, and I'm gonna give them to each.
The drow boy's just kind of like, I don't know what good this does me, but thanks, I guess.
It's pretty.
He's like, so can we get out of here, or like, what's...
Oh yeah, sure.
And as you guys are talking, this boggle gets pushed to the side as someone comes in through the front door. Or not the front door, the side door.
I go into like ape position of fighting and let remember. Wait, I'm not an ape anymore.
And you notice it's just it's more kids, but they look more outfitted like adventurers. Yeah, like you get the sense that they're not here because of Granny Nightshade necessarily.
Oh fuck, Bobby was a child.
It's a wood elf, girl, and an orc girl that walk in. And they're like, so what's going on? Who are you?
Hi.
We thought we heard noises,
Who
but
are you?
we thought it was Will.
We are here to help. Will?
So are we.
Will as in
Yeah,
Will of
we
the...
heard.
What was the name?
Feywild.
Yeah, that. Will of the Feywild.
You know him.
I heard of him. I like... We kind of ran into a few friends of them.
You did?
That...
I
I mean,
actually
we
see
run...
them. You just heard it.
Oh no, friends of them, like what? The Dryad.
Oh, they were not friends. Oh yeah, they were.
Oh.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was. Because she thought you guys were hired to capture him. That's right.
To capture, yeah.
Yeah. Meadowleaf, I think, was her name. Yeah, because
Metal.
the centaur was Winterbow,
Yep.
and Meadowleaf was the dryad.
We run into a Dryad friend of them, I think.
Oh, Meadowleaf,
She was
is she okay?
She's hanging there.
Yeah.
Totally
that's-
didn't try to kill us.
That's kind of what I expected. Well,
I mean,
look, okay. Our friends got really hurt, but we sent them back to our camp.
Oh, okay, Bobby's not dead. Now that I
No, I
realize
mean they got knocked out, but we helped them, so they're headed back to our camp. We have one more. Will is here. He snuck in through the kitchen. I don't know where he's gotten to by now, but he snuck in through the kitchen, and we were coming here. We were gonna let everyone out of here. I think it's just here in the kitchen that she has people.
And Mishka is...
Mishka's in the
do you
kitchen.
know? Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they kind of nod at Chucklehead, and they're like, we've heard about his efforts and everything, and yeah, we just wanted to pitch in. We thought that he could use our help because he tried a few times, I guess. And Chucklehead just kind of nods, and he's like, we're glad that you're on our side now. But yeah, so
Okay, so
they're like, okay, well, we can start getting kids out, like, behind you guys.
Yeah, I recommend you do that. And I look at Knucklehead and like, you should probably help him out. too.
Knucklehead.
Oh, sorry, it wasn't.
Chucklehead. Same
Chucklehead,
meaning, really.
Sorry, Chucklehead. Chucklehead, like, you should probably help them. Like, at least help them reach outside.
And he's like, I'll help them, but I'm coming back to help Mishka. She's
Yeah. We if we find Mishka, we are gonna send her to you. Don't worry.
okay. Yeah, just kind of try to send everyone back toward the workshop.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
he starts helping the kids like gather whatever they need, and you hear little Philomena. She's like, "But what about Oink?" And he's like, "All right, we can go get Oink. It's fine."
Wait. Where is Oink? I can try and.
I don't know. He is with the other animals. I don't know where they keep them.
Oh. Shoot.
There's lots of nice animals here. There's some goats and there's some other pigs, but Oink is my pig.
Okay. Guess we could probably help you reach the animals, if you all are okay, and I look at the rest of the party.
I mean, sure. If he's not bacon by now, sure.
I mean, we could just wait here for you,
Steve!
right? And she looks up at Chucklehead. And the drow gives you such a dirty look, Steve, and like tries to cover Philomena's ears before she can hear you say
Fuck,
that.
Sid! They are children!
It's fine.
And she just kind of looks at you like, why would you say that? Kind of look on her face, but she doesn't actually say anything. She just kind of looks at the jar of eyes that she just handed you as a gift. And is like, you can tell she regrets handing them to you, but she doesn't try to get them back or anything. She just sits down at the table with Chucklehead and everyone, and they are just gonna wait for you guys to get back with her pig.
I go ahead. I like whispering Sid's here. I think we need to work in your interpersonal skills. You know, like maybe don't mention
maybe.
murder to children and death of their pets next time.
I mean, it's a pig. What else are you gonna use it for if not bacon?
I am with you on that one, but maybe don't mention that to a child who's trying to get her friend back.
So who names a pig Oink? It's like that's like naming a dog Woof, you know?
They can 100% hear you, by the way.
I really want to say, who names a person pee pee poo poo?
Do it.
I mean, fair enough, but also like again, child.
All right, it's fine. We'll go get the pig, and then all will be forgotten. It's fine.
All right, so you guys are going to the next room?
Yeah, we have the kitchen key as well, so let's just explore.
So you are losing Chucklehead on this one, but he's not as strong as Mr. Fetch anyway, so it's fine. And Wa is gonna, when she passes by Philomena, she's just gonna be like, don't you worry, your pig will be just fine, okay?
I give a thumbs up also, like.
Alright, we've got another tiny room to somehow fit everyone in. Good luck, everyone.
Oh, also, the eye thing is in the bag of holding as well.
Okay, yeah. Double check. Pretty sure they're gonna try.
While we're walking, I'm just gonna turn to Luthien and be like, so, where do you think she got all these eyes from? Like, we're just supposed to imagine that that's not creepy at all. Just. I told you there was something off about these kids, didn't I?
Well, don't forget, they were in a toy making workshop, and lots of dolls use glass eyes.
Okay, so I misunderstood. That's my bad. I thought you said there was a glass jar and it was full of eyes.
Nope,
I didn't
it was a jar
realize you
full
meant
of
it was glass
eyes.
Yeah, I misheard that. That's my bad.
Also, as you're leaving, one of the like adventurer children, the orc, she yells out, "Oh, by the way, we'll take care of these ones, but if you guys see any more boggles around, make sure that you get some boggle oil."
Some what?
Yeah, it's gotta be slippery boggle oil. You just collect as much as you can for us.
Sure.
What exactly?
How do we do that? Do we milk them?
No. They just kind of like excrete it, I guess. They leave it behind. So just make sure it's slippery and not sticky, okay?
Lucy is like
So,
totally perplexed by that entire exchange of words. Like,
We have a friend that needs it back at our camp.
I don't know
no,
if I want to know.
but how do we collect it? Do you have something to hold it in?
I mean, you guys are adventurers. You guys not have, like, bottles of stuff?
I probably have a glass vial or something somewhere. Yeah, okay.
Like, if you don't see any more, that's okay. But you know, we can get some from these guys. But you know, if you see any more boggles, just the more you can get, the better.
What is a boggle again?
The things that were in the room that didn't attack, they were just the little weird things that were in the shadows and stuff. Let me move this. I can't tell how this other room connects to anything. Oh, I see. There is a door there. Okay. So obviously Wa is not actually on the stairs. There's just not a lot of room in this room.
Oh, yeah.
But you walk in and 10 brightly painted structures resembling little wooden houses line the walls of this room. Each small house has a 3-foot-high hinged door. 4 of the doors are open, and the other 6 are closed. A narrow staircase ascends the circular wall. Near the foot of the stairs is a painted wooden box 3 feet on a side. A crank protrudes from one side of it, causing it to resemble an oversized jack-in-the-box. And as you enter, you will need to roll initiative again. As the 2 constructs in the room awaken and attack.
That's a 17.
Roll for the 4 that are not here. Or the 3, I guess. And then roll for take these guys out. Okay. So Silvara gets to go first. She is going to skirt around this one. She won't leave its melee, but now she's flanking, so she has advantage. Nice. That definitely hits. And I'll just roll the second attack as well. Need not hit, I think the first attack hits. Yeah. 4 damage. Sad. She gets a nick in there, you know. Oh, Ranger. And
Ranger.
it's Rib's turn.
Okay, what are these things?
They are little tin soldiers. They're like 3 feet tall.
Oh.
And they are animated.
Hmm.
Ranger. Stop it. He is
I
such
don't
a
have
goober.
that many types of things I can do. Maybe I just try to do a witch bolt.
Ooh.
On... How small is this room again?
Very. If this thing would go away. It's about 20 by 20.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same one that Silvara was attacking.
Okay. So you don't have advantage or disadvantage? Because normally you would have disadvantage because it's a ranged attack in melee, but because Silvara is flanking, you have advantage. So it cancels out, you just roll once. Nice, that just hits.
Okay.
You would think being metal that they would maybe take extra lightning damage.
Okay. It's 8 damage.
8 damage? Okay. And then on your next turns, you'll be able to
Just do the
reactivate it
damage.
without having to roll an attack roll. So it'll take your action, but it'll just automatically do damage.
Okay.
And it is his turn. He is going to attack Silvara. And he just has a straight roll. Ooh, I think that hits. Yeah, that hits. And he does 7 damage. Oh, I can't do it. Ah! Ought to do it on her character sheet. Oh no, I zoomed out so far. Figure I'll just give her like at least a little bit of attacks. I won't do any with her because her subclass is pretty wild, but alright, so and then he's gonna turn and try to hit you, Riv. I don't think an 8 hits you.
What do I have to look at?
Your armor class? I think yours is like an 11.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 11.
So he does not hit you. And it is Mr. Fetch's turn. He's like, dang it, once again. In melee. Where is he? Where did my token for him go? I swear he was in this room. Oh, I guess not. My bad. Ah! Oh my god, my computer is having a time right now. Okay, I'll say he was like, where should I put him? I'll put him like right there. Cause yeah, he has 1 in melee with him, so he's gonna have disadvantage anyway, so that's fine. I'll just have him attack in melee with his dagger. Oof. He missed with his main attack. And just hits with his offhand. But he does max damage, so that's nice. So they have now both been damaged. And it's Sid's turn.
Okay.
So the one in front of Silvara is more messed up than the one in front of Mr. Fetch, but they have both been damaged.
We're gonna go for our tried and true tested magic missile. So I'm gonna cast that as level 6.
What? To level 6 what?
My wand of magic missile, right?
Oh, nice. So that's what? 7 missiles? 8? I don't remember.
3 plus 5, 8 hits, yes.
That's 8
So that's-
d4s plus 8? Is that what it is?
Yep.
Ew. Get him.
It's 33.
Which one do
Holy
you want to
shit.
kill?
So last time we did this, I was like, is it possible to kill
Oh,
one
yeah.
and then carry over the damage to the other one? So
Okay, so you kill this one. And then this one is hanging on by a thread. Oh, let me Chucklehead off.
I just realized how good that roll was.
Yeah,
I got a 33 out of a 40. Holy shit.
that's hell yeah. And now it's this dying tin soldier's turn. And he is going to try to attack you. I believe a dirty 20 hits. But lucky you, he only does
Yes.
3 damage to you. Move him up here.
Can I retroactively use Va's ability?
What is her ability?
It gives anyone within 5 feet of her is being attacked, the attacker gets disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, sure. That was their low roll. Unfortunately.
All right, I'll take it.
But they
3,
only
yeah.
did 3 damage. And they do take an opportunity attack actually from Mr. Fetch. So let me try to hit him first, and he hits him. And he kills him, so actually you don't even take that damage because the opportunity attack kills
Let's
him before he can
go.
get to you.
This
Nice.
combat shit is easy.
Right? Jeez. Yeah, so they were taken out. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure they were the only ones in the room, but I just want to make sure. Yeah. Yeah. And you do, like I said, you do see another one of those boxes, one of those jack-in-the-boxes in the room. Like the one that you saw in the front room. And
Yeah,
Mr.
I'm not
Fetch
touching it.
reminds you that sometimes there is a dragon in there. A very small dragon, but a dragon.
Maybe we could adopt this very small dragon if we find it.
Maybe what?
Maybe we could adopt the very small dragon if we find it.
Mr. Fetch is like, I don't know. It's pretty friendly with Granny Nightshade. So
Maybe we just put something heavy on top of the box just to be safe.
just to keep it shut.
I mean, we can turn it around.
Yeah?
Like turn it around
Yeah.
so that it doesn't open anymore.
Like stack some of the boxes that the tin soldiers live in on top of it or something. So you do see you can take the stairs up or down. Or you can go through this door right here. Whichever you want to do.
They didn't really tell us where the kitchen was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
was
Mr. Fetch
asking
has only
Fetch.
really been inside the parlor, so he doesn't really know.
Pop back and ask them really quick.
Hey!
Yeah. So let me double check where the kitchen is. Quick. So yeah, if you go and ask them, they'll tell you to stay on this level and basically keep going as like straightforward as the structure of the house allows. Like obviously the map is kind of slanted, right? But yeah, they're like basically you just go straight to the end of the house. We'll get you to the kitchen.
So, onwards we go.
All right, I think Wa will
Hell yeah.
probably be in front. With maybe Mr. Fetch behind. And then wherever you guys want people to be from there. And I'll put Silvara by Riv.
Oh god, I think something broke with my token.
I saw it just like yeet.
Yeah, like, I just got an unexpected error occurred.
Oh
To
no!
fix this, have the DM delete your token and add it again.
Okay, and then also probably try to refresh. Although I can't see your token. Oh.
I know it
Oh, there
disappeared
it
for
is.
me.
I see it.
It went next to the inset.
It went way up there.
I don't know what happened there, but...
And then let me re-add it for you. Okay. There you are.
Thank you.
Oh.
There we go.
But yeah. Let me just double check that I don't see anything in here. Okay, so mods cluster around a lantern that hangs from the ceiling in the middle of this, or in the middle of a hallway, casting flitting shadows on the walls. The hall contains 3 sliding doors along the walls, and a heavier hinged door stands at the opposite end.
You know, these sisters really have a thing for doors that lead nowhere. I'm just gonna open one of the doors and just peek in.
Okay, which one? Okay. It's funny that you should be the one to open this door, because you recognize
Oh no.
this thing. Remember the 3 creepy people at the Witchlight Carnival?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
This is the one with the pig mask.
Oh.
Please let this not be Oink.
I was just thinking that.
You see that she is silent and unmoving, and that moths that live in the cupboard have encased her body in silk. And as you open the door, a swarm of moths flies out, and just heads to the nearest light source.
Okay.
And she comes out of her silk cocoon. And she says, "Why are you disturbing me?"
Oh, I'm sorry.
The door.
Didn't mean to disturb. I just we're looking for, you know, stuff, and I just wanted to check if we could find any food in here.
Make a deception check.
All right, +5 charisma. Don't fail me now. Let's go.
What'd you roll?
19 + 5, 24.
Okay, so here's the thing about natural 20s on skill checks that are not attacks. It's more about your total, and her total with a natural 20 is 20. So she believes you.
She rolled a natural. Oh, holy shit!
I was gonna
And
say I think that only actual 20 can be that, and
well, when it's something contested like
oh no,
that,
yeah, I
though,
was meaning like I thought that she might have some like additional skill on top. Because,
no. She's just a ghoul. So, and she does eye you suspiciously still. And she's like, "Well, have you found any food in here?" And you look around and it's just all pretty musty and gross in there.
mods can be
I mean,
food.
you do kind of look like a snack, but let's not go there. I'm gonna leave you to your sleep. Bye. I'm gonna slowly close the door.
As you try to close it, she catches the door with her hand. And she's like, "You think I'm just gonna let you roam around here without a supervisor? You children are ridiculous."
Well, firstly, I'm not a child, but okay. But also, I thought you were getting some sleep, right? Go back to sleep. It's fine. We're not gonna cause any trouble. Don't worry about it. We're just here for food. That's it.
Make another deception check with disadvantage.
Oh no. Okay, 17 and 13, so 13, yeah.
Yeah, she does not believe you. She's like, "I'm sure you won't mind a supervisor."
I mean, if they look like you, sure, why not? Let's do it. I would love to be supervised by someone that looks like you. And Sid is just like heavily trying to lean into the flirting now because nothing else seems to be working.
This is not the one that you thought was cute, by the way.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm very much aware.
Alright, so now you have another follower.
I'm just gonna turn to Luthien and the rest of the group and be like, hey, so I found a friend. We have a supervisor now, so that's exciting.
Like Lucy's gonna like leap like, what are you doing? Like not say it because she's right there, but like
I'm just gonna shrug and keep walking.
Okay. Alright, so you guys go to the next
Luthien, do you
room
want to check any of the other doors for food?
to keep up the
I
ruse.
think I'm fine. I'm not that hungry.
Oh, okay, valid. Okay.
Wouldn't want to find any more supervisors in there.
That is true. Yes, I think one is more than enough.
Alright, so if you guys are continuing to the next room, put Wa there, and Mr. Fetch there, and your supervisor there, and Mr. Fetch looks so uneasy.
Oh,
But
believe me,
he's
Lucy
like, "I
does too.
guess." So, you head into the next room. This room has 3 doors and a wood-carved staircase that ascends to a higher level. The walls are a dense tangle of roots and brambles, nestled among which are 5 animated portraits. One of a svelte, dark-haired woman, and the others depicting hags. So one of them is a truly ancient and terrifying hag. And if anyone wants to make a history check, feel free. The other you recognize as Bavlorna Blightstraw. You see a skeletal hag wearing a black theatrical contraption resembling a dress. You see another with a wind-up key in her back, 1 empty eye socket, and a wooden eye held in her hand. And the last one is a svelte, dark-haired woman with a commanding presence. Her appearance matching... Oh. Actually, okay. 2 history checks, if you guys don't mind. One for the scary hag, and one for the pretty portrait of a woman. And let me know which one is for which.
Before the history check, I'm going to look at the one with the wooden eye and turn to Luthien. Is that what the glass eyes are for?
I don't know. I have both my eyes luckily for me. I don't know how those work. Can you see if you have a glass eye? Because they are fake.
I don't think so, unless it's
glass
magical.
eye.
So you think the one with the dark hair is Isabella? Kind of cute. And I make a history check for Isabella, or for who I think is Isabella.
Okay.
Good job, Steve. That's excellent. That's a 6.
It's a 6, yeah. You recognize her from somewhere, but you can't quite place her. Anyone else? And for the really scary one, if you want to make a check for that. I know that Silvara already knows, and Riv, you would already know as well. Whether or not you want to share this with the party is up to you. But the really super scary one is Baba Yaga. She's the mother of witches. And then the pretty one is, in fact, Zybilna. You recognize her as being matching the Tasha mannequin outside the Hall of Illusions at the Witchlight Carnival.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna share the information to the people next to me that I can whisper to, because I don't really want the supervisor to hear me talking about these things.
And you see the gold. She's like an art nerd at a museum. Is walking up to each portrait and kind of reverently looking at them, and then she sees the one of Zybilna and she kind of just spits over her shoulder.
I was right. She is Zybilna. That's. Is that who we're rescuing? I feel like.
Make a stealth check if you're saying that out loud.
Oh, shit. Yeah, fuck. I said that already, so I'm gonna have to now, yeah.
Oh, my pixel chat broke.
Oh, your pixel chat broke? Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. What'd you roll for your stealth check?
Oh, I got an 18.
Oh, yeah, you're good then. She doesn't seem to notice you. She's too busy
So Sid is
staring at the
by Zybilna, for sure.
Okay.
But it's kind of more like in a. I can't believe that these people would hurt someone like her, you know. Look at her. She looks like she was built to rule or whatever. That's what's going through his head right now. Anyway, so are we going to the kitchen? What's the plan? I'm still very hungry. I'm looking directly at the ghoul.
Yeah, we should probably get some food.
All right.
So
let's continue to the next room, and you notice. Let me just double check. Oh, there it is. I was like, where is the tab for this? Okay. Let me just double check that is in fact supposed to be the kitchen. I think it is. But... Yeah, okay. Alright. So, you walk in. Oh, Sid, go ahead and move your own. Sorry. So all these doors are unlocked, so you actually didn't need keys, but you know. Better
Always
safe
comes
than
in
sorry.
handy.
Huh?
Always comes in handy.
Yeah, you know, you never
Just
know.
in case.
Hello? Oh, shoot. Okay, there we go. So you walk in, and you see a, human boy in appearance. And he is cowering by the window that you, or the door that you presume he just walked in through.
Oh,
As a small dragon is like threatening him. Like you get the sense they've been kind of standing there locked in, are we about to fight for a little bit now. And yeah, probably roll initiative. And then after this fight,
That
you
is
will
6.
call it. A 6 for Luthien?
A one.
Luthien, I'm gonna type yours in as a 7
Okay.
because you tied with an enemy. Alright, so I'm gonna actually say that it's more like that. Because the ghoul would, like, confidently walk in, because she kind of lives here. Everyone else, not so much. But Silvara does get to go first.
Why is picture chat breaking again?
Already?
Yeah, I literally have it on the third screen just in case,
Oh my
with
god.
nothing else on top.
Oh shit, mine died too.
What the heck? Pixel chat,
Mine is still
please.
good.
Yeah, I know. Riv is fine. Yeah, I'll do Steve first. And then once I see Steve connect, I'll get a link for you, Lupo. That's so weird.
Yeah, it barely lasted anything.
Hello.
Alright, there's your link, Lupo.
Okay, let's hope this one stays.
I know.
There we go.
Nice.
I think this one worked. Yeah.
Okay. So, Silvara gets to go first, and I believe he hits. Possibly. Let's see. I would assume so. I love the idea of, like, you guys walking in and just seeing this fucking dragon. And it's like, oh, fuck. Yes,
Like,
she does
I
hit.
think we are on the wrong.
To be fair, it's a small dragon. It's not an actual dragon. It's like a wormling or whatever. But still scary. And I'm
Wait,
gonna say that she's throwing her daggers.
So is this a baby dragon or is this like an adult dragon but tiny sized?
I am not sure. I'm pretty sure they're babies,
Do we really want to check?
but I don't remember.
I feel like everything here is like toy themed because there's like the Jack in the Box things and the toy soldiers or the tin soldiers, not toy soldiers. But like it seems like everything is toys and there's children here, so maybe it's just like supposed to be like a little toy dragon.
And for the
Makes
sake
sense.
of ease, I'm gonna say that, like, I'm just gonna act like Silvara has a blink back belt because I don't want to deal with her like actually needing to retrieve her daggers and stuff. And it is the dragon's turn. He sees this huge group of people come in all of a sudden. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Those are never good. That is not good. That's a 7.
I got a 21.
Yes.
Let's go, 23.
Anything for you. 17 for Silvara. Oof. We have 4 for Mr. Fetch. Come on, Wah. Oh, that was close. Alright, and a 16. So, what did you roll again, Luthien?
7.
Okay, so you and Mr. Fetch were the only ones that failed. Oh, let me check. Yeah, okay, so you and Mr. Fetch were the only ones that failed. All those
That
dice.
sounds like too many dice. Oh, this is gonna be an ouchie.
Ooh, yeah. That's 25. So if you
Ow.
took half of that, then it's 12. As this little dragon
And I'm on
breathes
7 HP.
poison breath on all of you.
Well, I'm almost dead. Ouch!
Yeah, Silvara is not looking so hot either. And she succeeded on the save.
Ow.
Who else failed? Luthien? Oh, yeah. Oof. No bueno. Alright, well that was his turn. Now it's Mr. Fetch's turn, and he's like, holy shit. He's like, ow, motherfucker. And he's gonna bonus action take a little potion of healing. That's only 7, but that's better than nothing. You see he gets like marginally better. And he's going to, even though it's disadvantage, he is going to shoot at the dragon because he does not want to get any closer. And he misses, but he is coughing up poison.
Oh.
Well, not coughing up poison, you know, like coughing in the nasty clouds of nastiness. And then it's Riv's turn.
Okay, I'm going to just, like, fly in between Mr. Fetch and Luthien. I'm pretty sure that I can fit there, because I'm just...
Yeah,
tiny.
yeah. And you can be, like, above and all that.
Yeah.
You took your
and-
damage, right? You're 12?
Oh, we all got 12? I didn't know that I did,
Yeah,
too.
so if you succeeded, you took 12. If you failed, you took 25.
Oh, I see, I
Yeah.
see. I thought that you said half because I thought that it was split in half between the two people.
Oh,
who
no,
took
no.
damage. Okay, hang on.
Because people's damage aren't showing on the thing, so I didn't know if that was because you didn't take it or because...
Okay. I want to do cure wounds.
Okay, on who? You can... So Cure Wounds is a touch spell, so it has to be one person you can touch. Unless you have Twin Spell, then I would give you the ability to be, like, touching both people and go that way?
Yeah, I'm gonna do Luthien. That's why I'm right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Divine
This is how it
soul,
works.
let's go.
There we go. Okay.
Okay. 8.
It's 8 healing.
That is hate.
Thank you.
8 points of healing that you can take. Any bonus actions?
I don't really know how bonus actions work. I never do them. It just says 2-weapon fighting basically, and then
Okay,
converting
so yeah,
social
so that
points.
means that if you had like daggers and you attacked with one for your action, you would be able to attack with another one for your bonus action. But since you did a
okay.
spell, you can't take advantage of
Okay.
that.
Okay, all done then.
Okay. That means it is Luthien's turn.
Okay, so Lucian is gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast the Spirit Totem
Mhm.
with the Bear Spirit, so that's 9 temporary hit points
To everyone?
to everyone,
Okay.
like to all allies, to be more,
Yeah.
just in case, because we don't want to give extra help to the mini dragon.
Oh my gosh, right. Or the ghoul.
I'm gonna.
What the heck? How did you get in here?
Oh, both of them. I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna go with.
What?
Like, I'm
You're cutting out.
just which allows me to summon a beast. I'm gonna summon a beast with the land trait, and I can send it to the chat, right?
I.
Because it's like a really long spell.
What is it called?
Summon beast.
Summon beasts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Beast with singular.
What are you gonna summon?
It's like a visual spirit, like it's a kind of like an ethereal spirit.
Right, but like
That
what beast?
oh, I'll go with a land spirit. Which would it be? I don't know. I guess like a tiger. Like it's not a tiger. Like it takes the form of like a tiger, but it has its own shit that
Yeah. I
is.
don't know how to, but I will look for it.
I'll send it through the Discord if you want, because it's like an entire thing.
Oh no, I'm just talking about finding a token for it.
Oh, okay.
We're getting there. We're in the G's.
Well, it has more armor class than me.
Because I don't know its like challenge rating or anything, so I couldn't filter anything down more than just beast.
Oh yeah, like it's a small beast, like.
Ooh, we could do a saber-toothed tiger.
And
We're in the S's. We're almost at. Aha! Tiger. Where do you want your tiger? Look at this big boy.
Right, like there,
Okay.
like next to the dragon, so
He's
it
about to get even
takes
bigger.
its attention. Like,
He's huge! That's a tiger.
oh no, like it's small, but with the form of like a tiger, like
It's a small
its
what?
category is small. It's a small beast, so like it's
So
like
tigers are large.
oh no, like it's like the appearance of a tiger, not a tiger itself. Like
Okay, so he's going to be small.
yeah.
So does he have the same stats as a tiger?
No, it has special stats. Like that's what I was saying. Like if you want me, if you want, I can send it to you.
I just need its AC and its max HP.
Oh,
for
it's
now.
30 HP and 13 AC. Like
Okay.
I'll send it to you so you can check it out if you want. but-
Yeah, and then just whenever it's its turn, like you can see what it's able to do, right? So you can just
Yeah.
Okay,
It
yeah.
goes
So you'll
right
just
after
attack for it, basically, and I'll just
Yeah, I command it to attack like
Yeah.
without any
And I'll
any
just
actions, and it.
keep track of its health for you if it gets hit.
So
Okay,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna add
obviously
him.
like say attack the
Yeah.
green.
I'm gonna make
Scaly
his
dragon.
8 or his initiative 6 as well, so he can go right after you.
And like that's all I can do. So
Okay. And did you summon him before or after the 9 temporary hit points?
I did it after.
Okay. I was gonna say.
Okay,
Yeah.
no extra. Yeah.
But okay.
Whoops.
Cool. So now it's the tiger's turn.
And it's gonna do a maul.
Okay, and go ahead and
so-
just roll the attack and the damage. If you hit.
That's a 7 total.
Well, that
Sorry,
doesn't
no.
hit.
Yeah. It's,
Does he have
it's not
multi-attack
7,
since he's a tiger?
Oh, he has multi-attack, but it's equal to the spell level rounded down, like half the spell level, so it's 1 attack.
Oh, I
For
see.
now.
Well, I will say he is
And-
flanking with Silvara.
Oh right, he has pack tactics too. Like I. So that's another one, and that's a 22.
There you go, that hits. What's the damage?
And damage is 1d8 plus 6. Okay.
Ooh. Ooh, that
Yeah,
could
it's
be
hard.
real ugly.
14.
He really fucked that shit up. And you see the human that's in there, he's like, whoa, that's amazing! He's so excited.
I'm like covered in poison gas. Like, take that. Ow.
It is the ghoul's turn. And all the
The
ghoul can
supervisor.
reach is Silvara.
Oh shoot.
But how many times can Wa use that ability? Do we know?
It's I think once per round. I think.
Okay, in that case, she's gonna use that. So hopefully it won't hit Silvara. I don't think it will, because it rolled a 4 on the die. Okay, so with the claws, it missed. Does it last for the thing's whole turn, or is it just the first attack?
I'm checking.
You're the best.
Oh, it's a reaction, so I'm assuming only once.
Okay. Oh, second attack is a 15, and I believe that hits poor Silvara. Yeah. By 1. Dang, that sucks. That's with a bite attack. Chompy chompy. That is... What is math? 7 damage. Thank goodness for those temporary hit points. Okay. And now it is Wa's turn. And the only thing that Wa can reach is the ghoul. So... Oh! That's a natural 19. That hits. And we'll do the d8. That is 10 damage to the ghoul. The ghoul is bloodied in 1 turn. Let's go. And it's back to Sid.
Okay, so Sid is breathing heavily because of the poison. Oh shit!
Sid
Oh
is
fuck!
real fucked
Oh
up.
shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh fuck! He's gonna reach into the bag of holding, pull out the helm, put it on, focus on the dragon, try to detect thoughts.
Okay. That's gonna be your whole action since you did that. So what do you have to do for detect thoughts again? They have to make a
DC
save?
13 Wisdom saving throw, I believe. Yes.
13 wisdom. That's And 18. So what happens if they succeed?
Nothing, is just a fail.
Okay. And it does kind of... Can it tell that you tried to do something?
No, it does not say.
Okay. Alright. Then that is your turn. Unless you'd like to move anywhere.
No, but let me check. I don't think I have a bonus action. Nope. Yeah, it's fine.
Do you have
I'm
any
just gonna
potions?
stay here. I should.
Because you could chug one, you could roll 2d4. If you wanted to. You don't have to, but you're hurting bad.
I'm at 14 plus 9. I think I'm good. I do
Okay.
have one potion, but I'm gonna save it. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Well, then that means it is the human's turn. And he got cocky because he saw
Run!
that crazy tiger attack. And he's just kind of like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it? And he is going to punch the dragon on the snout. Yeah, he misses, but he tries. He swings at it and the dragon sees his fist coming and is just kind of like barely moves its head to the side and kind of chuckles. And it's back up to Silvara's turn. Advantage to hit. Let's see. 21. That's on 4 damage. Second one does not hit. 4 damage. Still, I mean, chipping away, you know. And fingers crossed for you guys. Okay, he does not get his poison breath back. Lucky you. He is gonna try to bite at will. Oh. Yeah, he hit. And Will goes down.
Oh my god, this is the hero of the...
You do see,
Oh.
Luthien, since you're right next to him and your passive perception is super high, you notice that as he goes down, there's a little bit of a glimmer to him. And you get the sense that he's okay. But you can't put your finger on why.
And that's the hero of the fail whale right there.
And then it's Mr. Fetch's turn. He's gonna move up, and he's gonna do a melee attack with his 2 daggers, and he has advantage. Thank you to the tiger. Okay, yeah, he definitely hits both. Like losing track of all my dice because I'm actually using so many of them. Okay. And he takes out the dragon.
Huh.
Got him real good. He just does 2 like stabs under the dragon's jaw and kind of like crosses the daggers as he pulls them back out, slicing his neck open. Starts bleeding out over this oven. And it's Rip's turn.
So now it's just the friend from the carnival that's left.
Yeah, the ghoul.
Are we trying to kill them? Probably, right? My whole plan the whole entire time was to try to ask how I could use phantasmal force on the dragon so that it wouldn't spit acid at anybody again, and it could also possibly get hurt by something. Like, I was thinking like put it in a glass cube filled with water so it thinks it's drowning or something like that. But
Ooh.
that's gone. And I never got to use Phantasmal Force before.
You could try to use it on the
Anyways.
ghoul.
I don't really know how to use it in a way that I feel works.
That makes sense.
Anyways, the only thing that I have in my life is Witch Bolt.
It's not a bad spell. I mean,
Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
Mhm.
Mm,
Ooh.
26.
damn. That definitely hits.
Okay.
That was almost a crit. Oh
That one.
no! Well, you know, you have it for the next round if it's still up by then. So there's that at least. Any bonus actions or movement or anything?
I'm just gonna scoot this way a little bit.
And it's Luthien's turn.
Okay, so since I cannot do Moonbeam because it's also concentration, I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, this is okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Frostbite on the ghoul.
Okay. What do they have to do?
They have to do a Constitution saving throw of 15.
That's a 9.
I'm guessing they don't have 22 Constitution.
Nope. They've got a +0.
Okay, then they take 1d6. That's 3 damage.
Okay.
And they have disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes
Nice.
before it ends its turn.
Alright, and next is the tiger's turn.
And yeah, I'm gonna command the tiger to attack the ghoul.
Go ahead and roll attack and all that.
So yeah,
And don't forget pack tactics again, because Wa is right there.
that's 18 plus. Hold on, 18 plus 7, 25.
To hit?
Yeah.
Okay, roll your damage. I have a feeling.
4 plus 2. That's 12.
12 damage? If it's 12 damage, then the ghoul is dead.
Oh. I look at Sid and like, it attacked us. I know you were flirting with it, but
And you see the human just kind of in the corner.
holy shit! Hi!
He's like, oh, hi. And the look on his face, like, he didn't really expect that you guys would still be here.
Is that normal for you? Like, to go down, to like, get knocked down and like...
Get back up again? They're never
Yeah.
gonna bring me down.
Oh my god.
He's like, in a manner of speaking, sure. Who
Um,
are you? What are you doing here?
We are here to help.
Uh-huh.
I think, depending on who you are. I'm guessing that since you were getting attacked by the dragon, we're here to help.
Yeah, that's a safe assumption. Right, yeah, we were, did you meet my friends by chance? Did they get all of the kids out? I mean, what's...
Oh, we are helping them do that actually.
Excellent,
We need to
excellent.
find Mishka.
Alright, so... Mishka, yes. Fun fact, Mishka's in here. I forget how many kids are in here. Hold on.
I want
Oh no, it's
to
just Mishka.
I'm-
Mishka's in here. And she
Is-
is
is
cowering
the-
in the corner.
I mean, we need to find her. That's what I meant to say.
She's in the kitchen. She's cowering in the corner.
Hey.
Is the dragon dead? Or is it unconscious?
I don't want
is-
to. I don't want to find out. I don't know you see it.
Do you want to go up and make a medicine check?
I want to pet it, like make it a pet, if possible. That's its plan right now. So yes.
Okay. Roll a medicine check.
It's a 12.
You don't know too much about dragons, medicine-wise, but attitude-wise, you know that they're not really inclined to be people's pets. You get the feeling that, like, any sort of, like, pet status here was out of convenience for him rather than, like, feeling adored or anything that, like, a normal pet would look for. But he does seem very much dead.
Ah, shit. Okay. All right. Well, that changes things. So the plan was basically like to try to convince it to join our side, almost. Not like a pet, but more like a companion, like we have our owlbear. But I guess that's out of the question.
Yeah, I mean, one thing you do know about dragons is that they're their own, like, sentient beings. Just as much as, like, you are. So, yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
What happens to your tiger at the end of combat, by the way, Luthien?
Oh, it stays for like I think an hour for concentration.
And does it stay friendly to you guys?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's concentration up to 1 hour. So yeah,
Nice. Okay.
he's gonna
So-
follow me.
Will is kind of, or the human, but yes, he is Will. He's like, all right, well, I'm Will. It's nice to meet you all. What
We need
do
to
I
get
call
Mishka
you?
out of here. The OBC.
OBC.
We are the
All right.
OBC.
If you don't mind, I'd like to go check on my friends.
Oh no, yeah. If you can take Mishka actually, so that she can get out.
And, Mr. Fetch, he's like, okay, well, I mean, I got Mishka, but if you guys still want my help to take out Granny Nightshade, then yeah, Will, why don't you, and you see, like, he knows him as Will, he's like, why don't you take her and get with the other kids? If you want to wait for us, go for it. If not, we can meet you at Little Oak. And Will's like, all right, yeah, we'll wait for a while, but, if we start to hear anything, we're gonna leave. And he goes, so Will is gonna go with Mishka to the other kids, and, of course, what's-his-face is there, Chucklehead.
So,
So
should we
he
maybe
will be excited to see Mishka. Yeah.
should we maybe tell Mr. Fetch to go with the rest so he doesn't get into trouble if like murder by Nightshade, or should we just have him help us? What do you all think?
And Silvara will pipe up and be like, do you see me right now? We could use all of the help we can get. Sorry, Mr. Fetch, but we need your services a little longer. And Silvara is
Fair
fucked
enough.
up. So,
Yeah, fair enough.
and he's kind of looking around and he's like, do you guys have anything that you can do to kind of recover a little bit? Do you want to take a beat here?
Oh shit! I just realized Silvara got hit by the owlbear and then she didn't rest, did she? She did like a short rest, but not a long. Oh shit! She's like double.
she should have long rested.
Oh, we did long rest.
You guys all should have.
Okay.
Like between
Like
the
a long while
owlbear
ago.
and
yeah,
yeah,
the-
but not
and the
between
candies.
planning and this, because yeah.
No.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Okay.
So she might not be as fucked up as she is right now, but she's still fucked up. But yeah, so if you
Okay.
guys want a short rest, Mr. Fetch offers to watch the door. And you could probably post the tiger up at the other door.
Yeah, I think like if we short rest, yeah, that's gonna be the entire duration of the tiger because it's 1 hour. So
Yeah. Well,
by the
you
end
can
of it-
always short rest for like 30-ish minutes or so. But yeah, you would be safe for up to about an hour with
Yeah.
the tiger and stuff.
I mean, I can resummon them later. So
That's true. So yeah, if you guys want to do that before we end, that way we don't forget. Do the temporary hit points go away with a short rest?
let me check. Cause I know they go away with a rest. I don't know if it's a long rest or short rest.
I definitely long rest, but I'm just not sure. If
Yeah,
it's
long
a
rest.
short rest.
I'm almost sure. I don't know if short rest too.
When I click short rest, like there's some checkboxes. Like, which ones do you want me to have checked? Like for reset maximum HP or automatically apply healing with a dice result?
Automatically apply healing with the dice result, and then there will be little boxes below that that say sorcerer and hit die. And check the boxes that are not checked yet, however many you want to use. You don't have to use all of them right now, you could just use one. Silvara used all of them because she was real fucked up.
Okay, they
What are
last
the
until
boxes for?
They're for how many hit die you roll.
hit die. Basically,
Why would you not want to use all of them?
Because if you use all of them in one short rest, then you can't take any more short rests for the rest of the day.
I mean, you can take short rest, but you're not gonna get any.
Right.
HP
You
extra.
won't get
They
any
last until a
healing
long
from
rest.
them.
So I'm gonna use 2 of these.
But yeah, so this will be where we leave off. And I think our next session is gonna just be the 13th. And then we may, to have it so that we can have 2 sessions with our first guest, we may have a session on the 20th. But I'm not sure. So
Yeah, should work. My schedule is mostly free,
Okay.
so I usually
Okay.
keep those days free. So
It's not rolling my temp HP, so I'm gonna have to. My temp HP, my hit die.
oh yeah, no, go
So
for it.
I'm gonna use 2 because it's not. I'm gonna do manually because it's not for some reason it's not working.
Okay.
That's double 6s, nice.
Ayo.
Plus
Oh, and let me
Plus
short rest.
2, okay. 12.
Short rest
14.
Mr. Fetch too, because he's also fucked up.
Okay, almost full health. Nice.
He's gonna use
that
his
is-
ranger hit die.
Oh, I need to recover wild shape, right? And the spirit totem. Cool.
It didn't work for Mr. Fetch either, but it worked for Silvara.
Yeah, it's
Weird.
weird.
Oof. He only gets 8 back. That sucks.
Oof.
That's better than nothing though. Alright, and then so he's short rested. Silvara is short rested. I saw that Riv rested. Let's get
What?
I'm about to do that.
Okay.
See if it works for her. It did not. That's so weird. Oof, 5. It's so funny. Both Wa and Mr. Fetch only healed to like 10 below their max.
I mean, it's still better than nothing, and they
It
are
is,
with the
yeah,
temp,
definitely.
With the temp HP, they are 1 HP away technically,
Yeah, that's true.
unless they got hit.
Because I don't
know if
think
they got
I don't think
hit
either of
most.
them got hit, except for before you did that. So yeah. Well, cool. Riv, we will miss you.
Yes.
And I will still do what we planned, where you take Mr. Fetch's place, basically, for a while he gets Mishka somewhere safe.
Okay.
And yeah. That'll be that. I'll see you all on the 13th. Let's find someone to hang out with. Ooh, let's see if Mosh Pat is live, because it's his birthday today.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think
He's not.
Coda was live, but Coda is not live anymore.
Oh. Ashleena's live, though.
Yeah, Ash and Jill are both live in
Oh, let's go say hi to Jill. What's Jill doing?
playing some Valorant, I think.
Nice. Okay. Wait, 2 M's or 1 for Jill's name? 1 M.
1M.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna go say hi.
And she's celebrating the affiliate anniversary.
Oh,
Ooh.
perfect. So if you want to head over ahead of the raid to Jill's channel so that you count as a viewer, that is her channel. And then we're gonna raid. And yeah, we should be back on the 13th with our next session. And that is that. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy your time with Jill, and we'll see you next time.